Is TikTok going to replace YouTube? Let's talk about this. There's a growing trend right now. We're finding out that people that post on TikTok, they're getting 20 million followers, 100 million followers. They're growing so fast. And 20 million followers on YouTube, you're a legend. People don't get followers like that on YouTube. But on TikTok, so much attention. Now, is TikTok better than YouTube? Such a terrible conversation in my view. I don't think that's the right conversation to be having. I think that as a brand, as a business, you need to be strategic and think about how you can incorporate both into your strategy. Like I keep saying this, post on every platform. Post on every platform. Post on YouTube Shorts, post on regular YouTube, post on TikTok, post on IG Reels, all of that. Get all the exposure you can possibly get. It's important. But one thing I will say, the nature of TikTok is very different from the nature of YouTube. And I'm not talking about YouTube Shorts. I'm talking about regular YouTube. So people seem to think that for some reason, when you post on YouTube, they just assume that because, look, it's more attractive to a brand to sponsor a TikToker because they have far more engagement. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, when it comes to impact, you're going to get more impact from the content on YouTube. You're going to there's so many big TikTok people, but you might know their face. You probably don't know their name. You don't know anything about them. They fail at building a strong community, the type of community that YouTube creates, because on YouTube, you really absorb the creator and you get to know them. You get to experience them through long form content, which is, in my opinion, far more impactful. But I think that TikTok and YouTube Shorts should be your advertising strategy as a creator. So I say this again, that TikToks and YouTube are pretty much YouTube Shorts, IG Reels, TikToks. They're all essentially ads. They serve the same way that an advert, serves, but it's more engaging content marketing. It keeps people engaged. If I were, as a YouTuber, creating longer form content, you should dabble into the short form content world so that you can have more brand exposure, get more people to consume you and to see you, and ultimately pulling them back to your long form content. I think it drives more impact because chances are you're more likely going to buy into a YouTube creator, their name, their brand, their merchandise, their fandom, than you would a TikTok creator, just because, like I said before, you get to know the YouTuber. And at the same time, YouTube generally gives you more value. The content is longer. The content is more valuable than most of the content you watch on TikTok, because as much as some of those hack videos on TikTok, they're really great, they're really fun, but when was the last time you actually used them? And if I think most people that consume TikTok watch it for about 50 minutes, 54 minutes a day when they log in. You're watching YouTube for far longer than that, especially if you have free time. You're spending more than 54 minutes on YouTube. You could spend a whole day on YouTube. You probably cannot spend that much time on TikTok. Some people do spend 4 hours on that app and, but how much value are you getting out of it? Not much. It's a great advertising platform to get brand exposure. But at the end of the day, it's never going to take away from YouTube. In my view, YouTube is here to stay, and it's here to build that cult following. But TikTok should be used to advertise and get brand awareness. And in the long run, when you play and you dabble with both, you ultimately will create a much bigger audience than you could have without both. And not just a bigger audience, but a more impactful audience. And that's just my 2 cents. So If you're new here, my name is Kenim. This video is brought to you by Brand Video Pros Members Lab, an online course that helps brands and influencers scale their influence and sales. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of the above, because this helps me. It pushes this video in the algorithm, and it really encourages me to make more. So if this video is helpful to you, please like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time.